Hey sis, so it's your girl, Alexis Rainey, and I'm back with another video. This time around, I'm coming to y'all in a more chill setting, just because, I wanted to feel like we're just a couple of girls just sitting around talking about our tea. Um, so this time around, I'm gonna go ahead and do a story time video, which I'm kind of shook for because I'm just basically putting myself on blast and I'm putting all my out there. Um, but like, all for the sake of a video, right? So if you clearly read the title, it's basically about a time where this guy had basically no clue that I was transgender. Same. I was shook myself, like, what? Because when it comes down to that kind of stuff, like, somebody once said you're only as clockable as your clockiest friend, so bitch, if your friend has tits, got a full-on kitty cat down there, and she still gets clocked as a transgender woman, is nowhere safe for me out here in these streets. So no way am I trying to be like, oh my god, how did he not know? I mean, wait, what? I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah, like that's right. There's no way he could have ever known. Like, no, bitch. Like, I know what I bring to the table, bitch. And it's all good. So, I guess we can just get right into it. This happened about a solid year ago, last summer. Met this guy on Bumble, which is like a Tinder little, which is like a little Tinder, like social dating app. And I will say in my profile, because I have had too many run-ins with where like guys, they like my pictures and they think I'm really cute, they think I'm really pretty, and then once they find out I'm transgender, they just like are not here for it. Just like kind of welcome to my life, okay? So I just kind of learned to put my business in my bio and say, hi, I'm Alexis, Texas, and I'm transgender. Like, I make sure it's in there so that there's no confusion, bitch. There's no like, oh, well, why didn't you tell me? Or, oh, you just trying to trick people? No, bitch, I ain't trying to trick nobody. It's literally in my motherfucking bio, so it's on you. I did my part. If you don't read, that's on you. So, we match. It's all cool. I think he's cute. Clearly, he thinks I'm cute because we matched. And, we start messaging and everything's like, cool. So I'm like, wow, like this guy's actually pretty cool. Like, he's not a weirdo. He's not, doesn't seem crazy, at least for now. Like, wow, like finally found a good one. Then we're talking, and if you know me, I'm horrible at like replying to messages, like text messages, DMs, like all that. Like, I'm just so horrible because I'll read it because I'm so busy that I'll read it and I'll be like, okay, I'll answer that later. And I never answer it ever. So, I was like, you know what? Let's just get off this Bumble app because, bitch, I am bound to not message you back. And I ain't trying to mess this up for me. So, let's get off this app. I still want to talk to you, but not on here. So, if any of y'all know, there's an app called Kick. I use Kick as a form of like communication without giving out my number because I really don't like giving out my number. I've had too many like incidences where I give out my number and the guys are totally blowing up my phone and they're like blowing up my phone with like text messages, they're blowing up my phone with like phone calls, and it's just not a cute look and it's not something I want to do. So I use that app as like a texting app. So I give him my username, he gives me his username, and we're talking. And everything is really, really cool. He's a really sweet guy. He's everything that I like, bitch. He's 6'4", chick. He's Hispanic, chick. He's like a construction worker, chick. I'm just here for it. I'm like, I'm here for this whole gig. Like, bitch, I'm here for it. we're messaging, we're getting to know each other, we're sending each other like pictures and, you know, just like being flirty and like just that kind of stuff. Nothing gross, but like we're just being like cute and flirty. So me thinking, okay, well, we've already gotten this far, and you know, I've sent him multiple pictures of myself and whatever. He seems to really be into me, so me thinking, okay, I put in my profile that I'm transgender, so there shouldn't be no confusion. So the way he's like, oh, like I really want to see you, like I want to like take you out, like let's go somewhere. I'm like, okay, cool. Like this man, like he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's like, I guess getting into, I guess, I don't know, but he knows what he wants. He likes me. Cool. So then we're just getting to like know each other, right? Like I said. And you know, we're asking each other like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite kind of food? What's your favorite very like stuff like that. And it comes down to like, okay, like what do you do like for work? Like what do you do? I was like, oh, like I work at this clothing store. And he was like, no way, like I shop there all the time. Like I was just on the website like picking out something that I wanted. And I was like, oh my god, how funny, like how funny. And he was like, yeah, he was like, and maybe like one day I can just come in and like, you know, I'll buy it when you're there and you can get credit for the sale. And like, yeah, it'll just be a whole moment. And I was like, okay, like, yeah, sickening, cool, awesome, love it, cool. So then that day comes and he's like, okay, like I'm gonna come like to the store on like Friday when I get paid. I'm gonna buy this jacket and like it's all gonna be a blast. And I'm like, damn right, bitch. So then that day comes. It was like a Friday. It was like the beginning of the weekend. And I'm like making sure I picked out like a really cute little outfit because it was like our first time meeting like face to face. So I made sure I had like a cute little black dress on and I just was looking real cute for my man's, bitch. I was looking real cute for my man's. And, you know, I had to beat my face like really, really good and like just be on point. So I get to work. I was spooked magooped, bitch. I was shook the house. And I'm like, oh my god, like he's over, like, oh my god, he's over there in the corner, like, oh my god. And by this time, he was already there when I got there. So like one of my coworkers was already like helping him. So then I tell my manager, I'm like, yo, here's the tea, bitch. Like, here's the gag. That guy over there, him over there, I was like, we've been talking and today's like our first day meeting and whatever. And she's like, ooh, bitch, like good for you, bitch. Like, ooh, ooh, like go get your life. And she's like hyping me up. And I'm like, okay, bitch, like, yeah, like I'm really gonna go over there and just like stunt on him. Like he doesn't know what's coming. Like, you know, I'm just gonna stunt. But I get there, I'm like, hey, like, oh my god, hey. And then he's like, hey. And you know, we start talking, just kind of like basic shit, like, oh, how's your day? What are you up to? Shit like that. So then we're talking for like a good, I don't even know, like 20-30 minutes, literally just standing there talking. So he did end up buying like whatever he came for. It was like a jacket. And bitch, may I add, that jacket was like $300 something, bitch. So I was like, okay, like he got money, like he got money, honey. I was like, check. And I'm like, okay, well, like, yeah, like I'll see you later, like just text me, maybe we can like go out and like have a drink or something. So then he leaves. Not even like 15 minutes after he leaves, he messages me and he's like, oh my god, like you're so beautiful, like you're so much more beautiful in person, and like basically just gassing me the fuck up, like saying I'm so pretty, like I'm just the prettiest girl he's ever seen, and like I was just like how he imagined, like I'm some kind of fucking leprechaun, bitch. I'm like, thank you, like you're really sweet, like loves it. And then we're messaging, and we didn't end up meeting for drinks or nothing like that because bitch was tired because she was at work. We ended up going home, and we, like I said, didn't do anything. Like we didn't meet up, we didn't do none of that. So we're messaging, days go on because he goes out of town because like I said, he's like a construction worker, so he was doing some work out of town. So that was kind of like an opportunity missed. But like I said, we're still talking, we're still messaging. I'm like head over heels. Well, not head over heels, but I'm like, wow, like he's cute, just what I want, and like he's into me. Like, what more could I ask for? So then, talking for like literally a month, 2 months. One night, okay, we're feeling our gig, we're getting all in the moment, and we start talking about adult things. Now, if you're transgender and you start talking about adult things, you know this can be like a make or break. Once you start talking about like adult things, I don't know about y'all, but I start getting real like, ooh, like this is kind of like, I don't know, just like, it's like a weird place to be in. I say, okay, well, what are you into? Little did I know, that's when shit was gonna go to the left. He tells me, oh, you know, I'm into like, I love to kiss, I love to kiss, I love to make out, I love to please my woman. And I'm like, okay, well, how do you like to please your woman? Because at this point, I'm already like, that thought is already coming into my head like, wait, maybe he doesn't know? And this is my chance to really find out for sure. I was like, okay, well, how? Like, go into detail, like, tell me. Like, I need to know. Like, I need to know because, bitch, I'm, like, shaking in my little girl boots right now. He's like, yeah, like, I love to please my woman, and I really like to go down. He said, I really like to go down and eat. It was at that moment I knew I had fucked up. Was shook the house, bitch. I was spooked magooked. And I was just like, I couldn't believe it. Now, sometimes, sometimes, even though you're a trans woman and you still may have your lady stick, if we will, your lady stick, if you're a trans woman and you still have your lady stick, guys still like to call it a pussy. So I was like, that gives me information, but not all the information they needed. So I was like, okay, what else can I say to where it's specific and I can get my answer that I'm looking for? So I'm like, okay, nice, nice, nice. I'm glad you love doing that. And this is where I lay it like straight out, all the cards on the table. And I ask, so have you ever been with a girl like me? That's when he was spooked magooked. That's when he was shook the house, bitch. Because he was like, a girl like you? What do you mean? You see, this is what I get for thinking my boo-boo, the dumb bitch ass could have anything nice in this world. That's when I knew that, like, it just wasn't what I thought it was. So then, right then and there, my little heart breaks because I'm like, oh my god, he literally had no clue that I was transgender, even being like face to face. You know what I mean? So then I'm like, well, you know I'm transgender, right? And he's like, wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Literally, like, he is like shook, and I wish I had the messages. So he was like, wait, what? And I was like, yeah, like, I thought you knew. Like, it's in my bio. I thought you read it. And I thought, like, I didn't think you would get this far, like, us talking if, you know, that's something you weren't into or whatever. So, like, I just assumed that you read it. So he's like, no, like, I didn't read that. And then he was like, you know, I'm not into that. Like, I had no clue. Like, you look so good. And that's when I was reassured that I was meant to be alone forever. It was so sad because, like I said, he was like 6'3", tall as fuck. If y'all don't know, I'm 5'10". So all these short girls talking about, oh, I need a man that's six foot and above. No, bitch. Even if he's like 5'5", he's still taller than you. Okay, like save the tall man for like us tall bitches. I'm 5'10". I need a man over 6 foot. Okay, I need a man over 6 foot. So he was tall. He had money. He had a job. He wasn't a loser. He was hot. And basically anything, well, not anything, but basically everything that a bitch can need. You know what I mean? So yeah, so then he was just like, sorry, like, I didn't mean to, like, waste your time. Like, that's just something I'm not into. And yeah, that was pretty much the end of that conversation. And like I said, that happened about a year ago from, like, today. Not today, but, like, a year ago, like, this month, like, last year. But what was funny was that he just messaged me again after not talking for a whole fucking year. He just re-messaged me again, like, hey, how you been? And girls, we all know what that means. Oh, but yeah, it was literally just like, hey, how you been? And I was like, fine. And then he was like, what are you doing? And I just never replied because I'm like, bitch, I'm not about to fucking waste my time on somebody that's clearly not into me. So yeah, and I'm not here to be anybody's first time because that's just not what I serve, and that's just not what I give, and that's just not what I'm into. So yeah, that's my little story. Let me know if this has ever happened to you, because a bitch was spooked, magooped, gagged, and dragged, bitch. That he just had no clue. No clue. No clue. So let me know if this has ever happened to you. If you like these videos, let me know, because I have so many stories you wouldn't even imagine. And Storytime videos are my favorite videos to watch. So bitch, I'm here for the tea. I'm here for all of that messiness. So let me know if you like these videos. Make sure to follow me on all of my socials. They're either going to be on the screen or linked down below. Don't forget to subscribe. But yeah, until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.